This is like destroying the nose, right? Previously she had all these things. Like whenever the respiratory symptoms are coming up, they will give some medicine, then the eczema will come up. So after that she is coming to us, not for the first time. She been to many doctors. So whenever the skin eruptions are going inside, the respiratory symptoms are coming out. Likewise. You got, right? You got? No? Yeah, ask me.
If it's due to medicine, you won't take it in, you don't take it in with the restoration, right?
No, the problem is we can't able to say. Yeah. We are not, that is what I am telling, don't assume. That is an assumption, maybe due to medicine or not. In that case, leave it. So you just take what's seeing, because everything is coming out as symptoms. See, whatever medicine, whatever vaccine, whatever you have taken, everybody is having a reflection of the particular thing in a different phase, right? Not all people are having the same symptoms. After vaccination, some people are getting SLE. It is very common, because last day when I started to hear, a girl came, she was the 25th with SLEs. SLE, you know, systemic lupus erythematosus. And she knows very well that she's told me after taking the second dose of AstraZeneca, she got this. She got weakened. She fell down. She was a dancer, only 25 years of age. And she was like the 24th or 25th patient I am getting after the vaccination started. But we can't able to say that it is due to vaccination. But here this is clear, so we can take ailments from vaccines. But these cases we can't able to say that whether we know, that is our theory, we know that after taking medicines for respiratory things or skin diseases, the thing will suppress and respiratory thing will come. We know that. It's like a type 4 hypersensitivity reaction. It's normal thing. So whenever we have a confusion, just take the symptoms what are showing up. Okay. So the other symptoms we can get easily, because cold aggravation during cold climate, restless during night, no family history, like that. Desire cheese, appetite good. She is very happy while eating. That is a very important symptom. Because her mother told me she is very gloomy because of all these things. It looks very, this is very bad. So she feels like very low and all. This is like distraction. So the patient, she's like very sad and all because of these things. She can't able to go to school because she is very ashamed of this. So, but the only thing is, while eating, she is very happy. That is a key point. You can enter by that point. These rare peculiar symptoms are very important when in acute cases also. Okay, let's come to the case. So what symptoms you can take? Tell me some symptoms. Okay. Cheese. Okay. Yeah. Only the eruptions you can see. What these things are? This. What is this?
Suppurating.
Yeah, suppurating is the process. What is this? Pus. Yeah. So you can take that also.
Okay.
There is pus in the eruptions. You just take whatever you are seeing. You don't have to assume something. Sometimes if we know that it is because of suppuration the pus is coming out. But what we are seeing is pus. Take that. The crust.
Oh, the crust.
You are telling about the crust. That's a crust. And with pus. You will get that in the repertoire. You will get eruptions.
Skin eruption, crusty pus.
Yeah, yellow pus, right? You have to take what you are seeing. That's all.
Yeah,
any other thing? Any other symptoms you tell me after this thing? Because everything I have written here, it's directly you can make it to the
lips are also swollen.
I think it's natural.
Cheese designer.
In one case, Which was that case? A platina case. A platina case I took not for a child, a lady with a renal failure. I took that rubric. Voluptuous lips. The lips was. No. It was yeah. Because of that, I got platina, and she was cured that. Her creatinine was 5 point something or like that. I have a lot of renal failure case, but I am not showing because Rene told me show the normal ones because these people are not seeing all these things. So it's okay. Yeah, I'm just telling. But the thing is, you will get the confidence when you are seeing these pathological cases. You will get the confidence to treat whenever it occurs to your dear ones, or whenever the challenge comes to you. Because with homeopathy, you can. It's like an aeroplane. You can drive like 100 meters above. You can You can fly like 30,000 feet above, and you have to decide which altitude you have to maintain. So homeopathy is like that. Not for skin diseases, I believe. Not for the simple diseases. It's for the chronic diseases. That's why Hanuman put all these things, all the efforts, all his efforts. 12 years he restricted his practice. He was practicing like anything in Germany, in Vienna, everywhere. But at that time he left the practice, and I think more than 12 years he took to write chronic diseases. And it is not for the vain. My life was not in vain. It was written in his tomb. But we are not using that. His effort we are not using. That is a problem. Okay, leave it. We can go to the skin.
Mind restlessness in children with eruption.
But no. This I think I specified restless during night. Yeah. No. This is with this I am telling no.
Cold air aggravation.
Cold air aggravation. Everything is here. It is easier for you to repertoire. Normally, what I shall do is, I have to tell you what the symptoms patient told me. But it is like it is easier for you because you are not that much intense in the repertorization. That I made a bit easier. Okay. Yeah. Because I'm teaching for the PGs, the postgraduate students in our place. When I'm going there, I will. The thing is entirely different. We have to look for how much intensity you have to give for each, and why you are giving that intensity. Intensity means marks, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 marks. Why you are not giving that intensity? Why you give that intensity to that particular? That is the level of teaching at that time. But here I am not going to that. Here we simply talk, keeping it simple. My motto is always homeopathy, keeping it simple. So it's simple actually, very simple. When you are when you open your eyes, according to Hanuman, homeopath should be a keen observer. A keen observer. It's very important. Without observation, you can't able to perceive the symptoms which are coming out. It is perceiveness, not just looking the symptom. Because the modern medicine doctors are just looking the symptoms. No, they don't even look at the face. Huh? They look at the laboratory findings. Okay, let's go. Like that. In our place, you know, some specialists, super specialists, like the nephrologist, cardiologist, they are looking 300 patients a day. The modern medicine doctors, and what they do, they won't look the patient. The laboratory investigation will come there. Okay, tick, boom, like this. But as a homeopath, we can't able to do like that because we need the individuality of the patient. So we must be keen, and we must be free from prejudice. Because the previous case acted like this, so I can give this medicine. That is not good. Sometimes it will work. It works when in. Nowadays, when I just came from my place, it is like rainy season there, monsoon. So most of the people will get drenched in rain, and they will get the disease. So we don't go for all these things. We will ask, you drenched in rain? Okay, just give. If it is, if they feel chilly and the body pain and body aches, restlessness, we will give Rustox. If they don't feel restless, they want to keep aside, they will lay down. We will give Bryonia likewise. So in that case, we may be prejudiced. We have a right to be prejudiced. But in chronic cases, it's not like this. Every case is different. You must be cautious and you must be keen. Otherwise, the whole case will be upside down. Shall I show the repertory? Yeah. Repertory. You won't get? I will read. Face eruptions, eczema nose. Eczema.
Why is this eczema?
Because it's like infectious dermatitis. It's not the normal eruptions. It's what is called eczema. The normal terminology is infectious dermatitis. So it is infected. It is a dermatitis. There is inflammation. There is pus. In that case, we will take eczema. If it is only eruptions, you can take eruptions. Only small eruptions, you can take eruptions. But even though you can go for the, that is a broader, eruptions is a broader rubric. It's a broader symptom. And you can go for, in which eruptions you can find itching, eruptions when undressing, eruptions scanty, eruptions circular, ring, so many things are there. So this is eczema. You got it?
But you have also dry eczema.
Yeah, then you can take eczema dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is eczema nose I took. Yeah, dryness is mostly because of the chronicity. When it becomes chronic, the eczema will be dry more. That is not infective dermatitis.
Yeah.
Because that is the difference in the repertorial language sometimes. So better you take eruptions dry.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the repertorial language will change according to the time. When Kent was writing the Kent's repertory, it was different. Now it is very different. The science is improving, so the things are coming up. So they are incorporating new things. The terminology, everything. Because some sort of milk leg, or you might have heard about milk leg. It is there in the Kent's repertory. Yeah, milk leg. Yeah. But this time we don't know what is a milk leg. I think it is lymphangitis. In the previous time, in that era, during the Kent's time, it was like lymphangitis, you know, the lymph gland inflammation. But now we can't take like that. Now we can go for extremities, inflammation, lymph nodes, like that. It's a broader thing. When you study repertory, when you are into repertory, it is a big thing. If I take a class for 1 week, it will not end. Regarding the repertorization, how to take the rubrics, how to give the intensity, how to differentiate the medicine, it's
You come back and do that.
The problem is like that. Before that, the people should have been a bit knowledgeable regarding the repertory, usage of repertory. If you start repertorizing, then you will get the, you know. Otherwise, if I tell you something, it is like, oh, it's a normal thing. When you start repertorization, that is what you got when you got a wrong medicine the first time. Yeah. That is because of the intensity you have given. If you change the intensity, you will get the right one. So repertory is a bit confusing thing. You must master it, that's all. From experience, you will master it. But otherwise, you can simply take the rubrics and take the, the normal repertorization chart. From that, if you get 5 or 6 medicines in the first, like this, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, take 5 or 6, and that you can differentiate with the materia medica. So here I got Cistus canadensis.
Me too.
Right. The cistus, when you, in this case, I was confused regarding cistus, but when I read the materia medica, I think there is a note of
Good, eh?
Cistus.
With the nose. Also.
Yeah, this is after the medicine. See the difference after cistus. Do you find anything difference? Any difference from the previous?
Yeah.
No difference. Yeah, the pus, the inflammation gone. Huh? These are fresh things, fresh. The fresh things, the fresh granulations. Yeah, it's coming down. Yep. See the Cistus canadensis. I will just read. Upper respiratory problems, glandular affections. Okay. Cheerful while eating. Chilly aggravation, cold aggravation. Frequent upper respiratory problems, frequent colds, eruptions, phase, offensive discharges, disease, cheese, everything is there. So that's why sisters came up. Okay?